Hi, this is Scott Arnaud with this week's security tip. Today let's talk about ransomware. Ransomware basically locks you out of your own files on your own computer and then demands payment to restore access to them. What it is effectively you might turn on your computer, the screen will go blank or gray or blue. It might even film you while you're at it. So it's, whoa, it's filming me. It's your own webcam which they've taken over. And what it can come across as is it might be a claim allegedly from the FBI or another law enforcement organization claiming that there's a fake copyright issue. You violated some law and you're being fined and you have to pay X amount of money and they'll release your computer. Another tactic they use to scare people sometimes is to claim that they've caught you downloading child pornography. And most people are terrified at the very thought of this, and of course they'll pay. Another thing they will sometimes do is they will encrypt the data on your own computer. So basically, your data is mathematically scrambled, so if you try to access your own stuff, it's gibberish. Now, how do these things happen? Well, they'll typically attack via what's called an infected web link. That's one of those glowing blue guys, and you click on it, you go to a page. Sometimes those pages aren't so good. And what can be done is something called a drive-by download. That's where you click on the page, there's malware on the page which immediately attacks your computer. And mind you, this is automated. It's not like there's a person you can attempt to talk to once this ransomware has happened. You're not reasoning with anybody, it's a machine. So what do? Well, first, don't pay and don't panic. In terms of what to do, two things. First, let's look at prevention. Prevention, make sure you stay up to date with all the files on your computer. That way this drive-by download attack will effectively bounce off your updated software. So those things target older software that's not up to date because there are holes in them which have been fixed with subsequent updates. When those updates are in place, the attacks won't work. Now, if you'd like to know how to update, we've covered that a little bit in other presentations, but just to quickly cover it, try something like what's called Secunia. That's S-E-C-U-N-I-A. They have a personal software inspector. It's free. And on Windows-based machines, that's like a Microsoft machine, it will automatically update everything on your computer when you turn it on. Keeps it a lot safer. Make sure to update your antivirus software as well. And if you happen to have an Apple machine, there's a program that's similar called AppFresh. Not quite as wide-ranging as Secunia, but it is pretty good. And there is a free version. Now, let's say this hasn't happened. You haven't been updated. Let's say you haven't backed up your files. You also want to think before clicking on one of these things. Let's say all that didn't happen. You did click. Okay, first thing, you might want to actually bring in a security expert. It's worth the trouble in this case. Definitely contact law enforcement, real law enforcement, not the people talking to you, because that's fake. And if your antivirus software is up to date, it's possible a simple scan may work, but don't assume it does. That said, I hope this was helpful. And if you'd like to get more information about ransomware or other areas of computer security, stop by thesecurityadvocate.com. Thank you so much and have a fantastic week.